Hello everybody, it's Mindy. Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back. I'm happy to have you all here. I have some diamond paintings to show you today from Coodeals. It's been a hot minute since I have gotten anything from Coodeals, but we reconnected, and he made some stuff and sent it over for me. Now Coodeals, you have to understand, Coodeals produces all of their own paintings. They print, they package, they do everything, and they send it to you. So it's made to order, right? That's why my name is on it, DM or MD, that's my name, okay? So they print everything and package it up and ship it to you. It doesn't take a long time. So it's not like it's weeks and weeks and weeks. It's just a few weeks. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that with you. I didn't know if people knew that. So it's all print to order, order to print, something like that. Anyhow, thank you so much to Coodeals and my friend Allie over there for letting me get some stuff to show you guys. Now, they did all come packaged in these little sleeves, but I took them out, open them up so that we could see them, and they'd lay flat and all that. I didn't pull the plastic back, so it's a little wrinkly. Anyhow, let's roll with this. Let me show you. They've got a nice toolkit. They've got a nice Mossfa boat, a big plate of wax. There's a 5-placer in there and a 4-placer on the pen. You see that? A 4-placer on the pen and a little squishy for the pen. So it's a nice little upgraded type of little toolkit. Each of the paintings came with one of those. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's show you these paintings, and then we'll talk about what we get. All right. So first of all, 40 by 40, regular drill. I loved this. This is a version of, the Rainbow Bridge. There's no animals in it, so it can be whatever you would like it to be. But there are paw prints around, and the bridge and the rainbow. If you know, Rainbow Bridge, that's where your pets go when they pass, So, and let me zoom you in a little bit. It's really pretty, okay? Very, very pretty. It has 39 colors, 39. That's quite a few different colors. Let me show you. They do have white lettering on dark symbols, as you can see through here. Darker lettering on some of the lighter colors. Everything looks nice and clear, easy to read. See? Very clear, very nice. Okay, well, let's look at drills. Before we look at drills, let's show you what comes with this. The drills come like this, and they come with an inventory sheet. Now, they do not have stickers for their symbols and whatnot. However, you can always take this, you could copy this, and you could use these, put them on a sticker sheet, Xyron Sticker Maker. This has 2 pages. They're nice size, they're quite large. Easy to see, easy to read, in color. Love that, okay? And then it gives you all kinds of information here, what the DMC number is. And this is all amounts, ounces, numbers of bags, things like that. All right, this is how many you need. Like 1152 is how many you need. They give you 1300. So you're always getting more drills than you need, which is very nice. Okay, let's look at this. So they come pre-bagged like this. Love that, pre-bagged drills. So I'm not going to take all these out. I might when we get to some of the other ones, because at least one of them I know has ABs. So we'll talk about that. But here's all the pretty colors. We've got lavender, blues, some greens in here, tans, more blues, dark blues, pinks, pretty much a rainbow. I mean, and that's what it should be, is a rainbow, right? Because of the rainbow effect, and it is the Rainbow Bridge. Love that. We got a legend on both sides, which is nice. Even on this smaller 30 or 40 by 40 painting, we've got a legend on both sides. I love that. Okay, there's everything about that painting. I love it. All right, let's show you what else we have. And I did get to pick out what I wanted, so yay. Oh, that one's fun too. Okay, we got special stuff, you guys. They have really, they've started adding different things, and it's very nice. All right, isn't that a cutie right there? An absolute adorable little painting. Another 40 by 40. I think they're all 40 by 40s. I like a 40 by 40. And they're big enough that they turn out nicely. If you have some fairly simple images, you don't have like complex landscapes or anything like that, a 40 by 40 is just great. This one has 43 different colors. Now, let's look at this legend over here, because down here you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ABs on this. Yep, 5 ABs. So this one, I'll show you the colors, and then we'll pull out the ABs, and we'll see what we get for AB action. Same, type of inventory sheet there. I'll run you through the colors real quick so you can see all of the colors. Browns, peaches, greens, yellows, oranges. Here's some flower colors, pinks, purples. Okay, let's find the ABs at the end. Let's find those. And let's see what our AB colors are. And they're supposed to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. There's 5 of them. All right, here they are. We got this pretty pink. Number 43. Pretty pink. I mean, it's going to be for the flowers. Oh, these are all, okay. These have got to be, they're 742, I thought they were all going to be the 40s. 742, 728, and 725. But they're all orangey, yellowy colors. I'm going to assume some go in here. Maybe, I don't know. Let's find out. We'll look. And then another pretty pink, 602 pink. All right, well, let's look and see what we can find. This one is just a little arrow, a little tiny arrow. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here's some right here. Okay, right in there. A few right there. Gosh, is that it? Really? That might be it. Okay, there's just that few. All right. Let's look for the other pink. The other one is, okay, the other one shows up more often. The other one is like this, I don't know what you want to call that symbol right there, but that pointy triangle type thing. It's in all the flowers here. Not that flower though. And there's some on the nose, and there's some on that flower. Okay, so that's the pinks. All right. Now these oranges and yellows, let's just see what symbols we have. We have an anchor, a triangle, and a dot. All right, so as you can see here, here's the dot and the anchor and the triangle. They're all right in there. How about down here? Anchor, dot, triangle. Anchor, dot, triangle. So all throughout the flowers, there's the anchor, the dot, the anchor. All right. Anchor, dot, triangle in all the yellow flowers. Love it. Oh, look up here. We get some of the dot, some of the triangle, some of the triangle. Okay, like I said, it's going to be all over in the yellow parts. And there's quite a bit of the yellows and the oranges. Love it. Okay, I don't want to spend all day, but we're kind of giving you a good look. An overall feel for how this is going to be. Okay, number 2. All right, I got one more. I got 3 today. And this one is a cutie. Wait until you see this one. Look at this. Isn't that adorable? What is she? Is she an elf? Elves get the little pointy ears? I don't know. She's something. She's something mystical and magical. Again, you get your sheet. And this one has 39 colors. Now let's look at our legend here. I love this. Look at, she's holding her little kitty. I love her hair. Her hair is going to be beautiful. All right, on our legend, look what we have. We have 4 things at the bottom that do not say AB. They do not say AB. They say ZC. What do you suppose ZC is? I think I know what it is. All right, here's our color palette. Look at it. So pretty. Look at that pretty red and peach colors. Lots of brown. But look at the teals. When we get to all the teal colors, look, there's a square drill hanging out right there on top. Oh, these are all rounds, aren't they? Every single one of them rounds? I think so. Yep, they're all round paintings, round drill. I love the square one just hanging out there. Okay, look. You know what we have? Do you know what we have? Yep, we got dust drills. We have dust drills, 4 of them. Let's see what colors they are. So that is a new addition from the last time I ordered from them, is that they have these dust drills. They're supposed to be what, 4? Yep, here's one more. Okay, let's look at this one. Ooh, look at that. That is a dark color. What is that? Number 36. It is $37.99. Okay. There it is. Those really look different. You can really see the shimmer on those, right? Those are beautiful. All right. Then we have this brown tan color. You notice that they look much lighter when you can see the dust part versus just the resin part. And then there are 2, a dark and a light teal. Love that. Got a dark and a light. They're beautiful. They're very pretty. I think she is adorable. I just think she is so stinking cute. All right, so this dark, dark color. It is, like I said, it's $37.99. It's an H. Okay, so there's just a bit down here in her hair, down here. Let's see, where else? I'm gonna assume, I assumed, but I might be wrong, that it would be like in here. I'm not seeing it. Where are they? Where are they? I don't know. I only found a few right down there. There's like one. Are they just like, oh, here's a few right there. Right there. Oh, there's a couple here. Huh. They're very hard to find. They're just very sporadic. There's a few up here. Okay. They're just very sporadically placed in different places where there's dark. All right. How about this tan color? It is a arrow. An arrow. Big fat arrow. Okay, you see it here in her hair? And then there's like one there, a couple there, a couple there, a couple here, a couple there, a couple there. See how they're just kind of used as little highlights? There's not big patches of it. They just kind of highlight things, like it's highlighted all around here. There's a few. Some here in this curl right there. Some here on the bow. So they're just like peppered, speckled. All right. All right, now we've got the 2 teals, a light and a dark. And they are, let's see, a T and that same interesting triangle thing. All right, so let's see. Here's the T. Lots of the T coming through here. And then there's the triangle. So the T is the darker one, or through here, and then the triangle is up through there. There's some of the triangle in there. Again, the same thing on this pant leg over there. I thought there might be some here, but I'm not seeing any. Let's see. We got all of this teal up here. Yep. There's the darker one, the darker, and the darker. How about on her headband? Yep, we got the T and the triangle. We got both. We got them up there in her bow. Love it. That is so cute. I think it's adorable. All right. Well, now we know. We got one with no special drills, one with ABs, one with the fairy dust, and I think they're just doing a great job. I mean, you know, he started this company. He'd worked for many companies and set out on his own with Coodeals, and I think he's done a fine job. He just keeps adding things and making it better as time goes on. You know, that's the way you need to do it. So thank you so much for letting me pick these out. I'll link them below so you can go check them out. And thank you for watching the video and doing all the things like, you know, hitting the like button, subscribing if you're new here, check out other videos. It always helps if you just watch some other videos. Remember, everything you watch, everything you like, YouTube says, hey, they like this content, let's show it more. Okay? So that's the best thing you can do for a creator, and we appreciate it. So until next time, have a great day, and I'm going to clean up and put these back in their little sleeves so they stay nice and protected. I'll see everybody soon. Bye.